Today on City Cast Boise. Fall might be showing off right now, but we're not convinced it's the city's best season. So we're debating the year-round offerings from hot springs to snowy escapes to Treefort and river floats to see which of Boise's four seasons stands above the rest. It's Thursday, October 9th. I'm Lindsay Van Allen, and this is what Boise's talking about. Boise is a city that luckily gets to partake in all four seasons individually. And they all have their pros and cons, things that people love, or maybe things that people wish were a little different about each season. So today, we have Matthew Melton, friend of the show, Blake Hunter, our Hey Boise newsletter editor, and Evelyn Avitia, our City Cast Boise producer. I'm going to let each of them introduce which season they are defending and going to try to convince you is the best. Okay, Matthew, we'll have you kick off the show since you've got our current season that you're repping.
Yes, that's right. Hi, it's me, neighbors, Matthew Melton, and I am here, home field advantage, repping fall. This is the best time of the year, right this second. Soak it in. I intend to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt. It's the most versatile season. It's the best season for food. It's the best season, period. I got you.
All right. And Blake, what season are you repping?
I'm following Matthew with winter. A former winter hater turned trying to become a winter lover. I'm convincing myself a little bit with this one, but I'm warming up to it, pun intended.
And Evelyn, what season are you repping?
I am here to represent the spring season, and I'm a spring baby. And spring babies are the best babies, of course. The spring season is the best, so I'm here to dive into that.
And so that leaves me with what I think is easily the winner, summer. It's the vacation holiday. It is the season we all look forward to. So I will be repping summer. And to kick things off, we're going to jump into the part of a season that I think first comes to mind, and that's the weather. So Matthew, to kick things off, why is fall weather in Boise the best?
I mean, since I'm on home field advantage here, since we're on my home turf, all I can say is go step outside right now. Do you feel that? It's probably somewhere in the neighborhood of like 70 degrees and sunny right this second. And yeah, sure, it's going to get cooler, but it doesn't hurt to be outside right now. It's not too cold. It's not 115 degrees. This is the primo time to hike, to be out in the morning, to be out in the evening. The days are getting shorter, but they're not that short, not yet. This is a time for if you want to talk about apparel, you can wear anything. You kind of have to wear anything. Right now, if I leave the house in the morning, I'm wearing a sweatshirt, and that sweatshirt is in the backseat of my car by noon because it's too warm to wear. Now, are all my sweatshirts in the backseat of my car right this second? Yes, they are. But my point is, we get to layer up, we get to layer down. It's a very versatile season when it comes to attire, and you get to show off basically your whole closet. Can I wear shorts and sandals and a sweatshirt? Yes, I can.
I cannot deny that fall fashion is everything to me. I absolutely adore fall fashion, but I can't stand dealing with it's super, super cold in the morning, and then by the afternoon, it's super, super hot, and I can't. You just don't know how to dress, and I don't want to deal with all the layering, and it's too much for me.
I agree, Evelyn. It's complicated. That's why I'm going to make the case for summer right here. What you put on in the morning is what you wear all day. It's easy. A tank top and shorts, a t-shirt and shorts. It's a one outfit season. You are good to go. Yes, it's warm, but you can go on hikes in the morning, go on walks in the evening, and in the middle of the day when it's hot, you're in the water, and everyone loves that. And I looked it up. In Boise, you get an average of 14 hours and 30 minutes of daylight in the summer. Who doesn't want max daylight?
Okay, I hear you on the daylight thing, but with the outfit in the summer, I don't really get it because you're sweating through it by 11 a.m. if you're outside. So you kind of give up and just everybody just embraces that, which I think is an okay thing about summer. The daylight is a really hard thing about winter. I will totally acknowledge that, but I'm kind of here to advocate for the ways that you can try to make the most of it. But I think that honestly, the the fun things that people like about fall fashion, which like layering up and all of those things, you get to do that in spades in the wintertime. Like, I think that you can really just have fun with the coats and scarves.
No,
Everyone is scoffing at me.
Crazy. You're
you
wrong.
know I'm right. Like,
You're
that's
No, this is
crazy.
not a scoff. You're
No,
correct.
because
This is 100% correct.
It's so cold. You just want to be warm that you don't even get to show off your good outfits because you're just full of coats and scarves and gloves. It's rare. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you need better coats, it sounds like.
Oh,
That's exactly
No,
it.
it's not.
Get your coat game
Okay,
right. Get your
okay.
glove game right. That's a you
No.
problem.
it's not.
Accessorize.
It's not fun layering. It's survival
Yeah.
layering. That's not the fun layering.
But let's talk about for a second. You could layer up. At a certain point, you can't layer down without being obscene. If it's 115 degrees in the summer, or if it's like a weirdly hot spring, I can only take so many clothes off before someone's going to start calling, the authorities. If I get cold, I can put another layer on. We're talking versatility here. I'm with you on this one, Blake.
I mean, when it comes to spring fashion, she's a little weird, but what I love about spring and your outfits is after hiding and being in hibernation mode, you bring out the pops of color, the pastels, and you do get to tap back into that layering aspect that Matthew talked about in the fall. But I just feel like you're able to keep your layers on in the spring.
Immerse yourself in luxury at Black Rock Mountain Resort. Nestled just outside Park City, they're perfectly placed just minutes from the slopes and buzz of Main Street, but secluded enough to feel like a true mountain escape. Whether you're planning a getaway for a small or large group, their spacious suites, complete with full kitchens and laundry, give you the privacy of home with the elegance of a world-class resort. You can catch Black Rock Mountain Resort's shuttle to the ski slopes or downtown, then recharge in their sauna, steam room, or year-round outdoor pool. Plus, enjoy fresh, locally inspired cuisine at Overlook Restaurant and bold cocktails at On the Rocks Bar. And this November, they're upping the excitement with a new NHL-sized ice arena and concert venue. Black Rock Mountain Resort is your ticket to luxury, adventure, and entertainment, all in one breathtaking destination. Visit blackrockmountainresort.com and use promo code CityCast for 20% off, a $50 resort credit, and 2 p.m. late checkout. Parents, got one of those random school days off coming up? Instead of another full day of screen time, send your kids to a Summit Innovation Lab day camp where their imaginations can run wild and they can turn downtime into discovery. Children can use Tinkercad to design 3D models, then print their own keychains, inventions, or toys, and learn how to turn their imagination into reality. It's a hands-on, beginner-friendly way that Summit Innovation Lab offers your child the chance to combine their creativity with technology and bring their ideas to life. At Summit Innovation Lab, they make STEM accessible and exciting in an inclusive environment where every child belongs. Give your kids a screen-free day they'll never forget. Learn more at summitinnovationlab.com. So now I want to jump into outdoor activities. What about your season makes it? I mean, that's what people love about this area. That's one of the biggest perks of living in this area is our outdoor activities, the things you can do outdoors, that very outdoor lifestyle. So I want each of you to make the case for why your season is the best for this Boise outdoor lifestyle.
I'll jump in. This is the reason that I am really giving winter a chance this year, because late last winter, I very belatedly in life got really into skiing. And so at the tail end of like Bogus's season, they had like a sale on their next year's season pass. And so I'm really leaning into that. That is truly the reason that I have hope for winter. Full honesty, I get really pretty bad seasonal depression, and that usually starts hitting like the worst around like spring. Like late winter and early spring. And so I really think, like, I've already felt it a little bit last year, but I think that like skiing and getting outdoors and like really kind of almost like forcing yourself to like get out there and do something and kind of break up the monotony of like hibernation really makes the winter so much more palatable. Just moving your body, getting fresh air, and just like leaning into it, just like having fun with it. But like you can do other things. You can go snowshoeing. Evelyn, I know you've talked about wanting to go snowshoeing for years now. You can do that, and you can also just go hang with friends, like at the ski lodge or whatever. So I think that going out and doing the activities, like when it comes to winter in Idaho, you think skiing and snowboarding. And if you've never really done it before, which was largely me, as soon as you get into the culture a little bit, you're like, you'll automatically start kicking yourself for like not being a part of it sooner. If you find like the right group of people to go with, the right circumstance that you're comfortable with, it's a really beautiful thing. And it's like especially Bogus, like Bogus is truly one of the best parts, like one of the best entities about living in Boise. Like so many people love it. And we have multiple other options nearby too.
One outdoor activity I do love is the hot springs. There is something about
exactly
in winter, driving up somewhere, walking a little bit, being cold, but then you get into that hot springs and that's kind of a transcendent experience. That is lovely.
It's magical.
Those are like the nights that I'm like, oh, that was the perfect winter night. So I will give you that before I completely lambast and say, I'm so sorry. It's not even a competition. Summer in Boise is spectacular. What can you do? You can float the river. You can go to the lake. You can go camping, hiking, biking, gardening, boating, paddleboarding. You can go on evening walks. You can work out outdoors. There's yoga in the park. You can take your kids to the park. You can go backpacking. There is nothing you can't do except for maybe skiing and snowboarding. It is an incredible time to live in Boise in the summer and enjoy the outdoors. I love it.
Here's something you can do in the fall that you can't do in the summer. Be comfortable in a park at 3:00 in the afternoon. How about that? How about you're not melting like a popsicle? Be anywhere outdoors, not huffing smoke. That you can do these things in the fall. And most of the things you just named, you could do in the fall too. It'll be way more pleasant.
Obviously, hiking is a big, huge thing here, but I feel like hiking in the spring is just so much better because you really can go with the intention of looking for wildflowers. These views, these flowers, I mean, stunning, gorgeous. So I feel like when it comes to spring outdoor activities, I have to say hiking and finding those spring wildflowers or, visiting the botanical gardens, spending some time around the flowers there. But I also feel like going to the hot springs in the spring season kind of hits because then you don't have to be super worried about ice and snow on your way there. Maybe it's easier to navigate.
I'll give you this about the spring, and I recognize this like last April, May, just driving around the bench on any given street with the windows down, like it was the most floral, like just these amazing sweet smelling flowers, just any neighborhood like you could pick. It just smelled incredible. People had flowers and they were starting to tend to their gardens and things. And I will concede that is a lovely outdoor experience as far as like just neighborhood flowers go. It's fantastic.
Yes. And the hikes are really nice for wildflowers as your hiking boots get coated in like a brick of mud. So if you ignore that part or use it as like a strength training exercise, the flowers are gorgeous.
True.
But if we're going to talk outdoor activities, I got to hit you with pumpkin patches, man. Haunted mazes, haunted corn mazes, unhaunted corn mazes. The most time you'll ever spend interacting with vegetables is going to be in the fall, guaranteed. You get to be outside to do it. It's fun for all ages. Get some hot cider going on, or, this is when the hot drinks come in. I drink iced coffee like 365, so it's not really so much for me, but like this is, if I'm ever going to drink a hot drink, it's going to be around now, I should say. Also, you want to talk about Idaho Botanical Garden. Everybody knows about Winter Garden Aglow. Can I hit you with the Scarecrow Stroll? That's happening this fall, too. They have a bunch of businesses and, like, locals make scarecrows, and you get to walk around the garden. The whole garden is all open. You get to check these scarecrows out. Some of them are just like, it's my real estate company. And then some of them are like schools, and some of them are really beautiful works of art. And that's a great time to go. And again, it's pleasant to be outside doing it. So, let's be clear. The Botanical Garden's great any time of the year. Doesn't seem like that would be true, but it is. But it's one of my favorite times in the fall, for sure.
since we're talking about an event at the Botanical Gardens, let's talk about events in our chosen season. What events do you think really just highlight your season in Boise, and why is it the best?
Well, I have to say it. Treefort. Treefort happens in March. And, ooh, I mean, I just really do feel like the spring season is when everything starts to come to life. Like, truly, adventure is blooming. People are hungry for community. They're hungry to be out and about. And having a local event here in Boise like Treefort is just... that's it. That's where you really get to be out and about and exploring Boise and meeting new people, checking out local businesses, bumping into artists, shows that you would have never listened to before. It's just so, so fun to see the community out and about.
I only say ugh because Treefort's so good, and that's on your turf, so I have to concede it's the best week of the whole year.
It's just such a definitive part of
It
the
is.
year. Like this, it like really kicks off the year. That's
The only thing though is like at Treefort, it doesn't matter what year it seems like. I think this is just the standard is I'm going from winter coat to now I'm just in a tank top. Now I'm in a sweater.
That's true.
Now I'm in a sweatshirt. Now I'm in my coat again. Now how can I wear 7 outfits in one day? I can do it at Treefort, and that can be wild. How many coats am I holding now? I've got a sweatshirt around my waist. I'm wearing a sweater. Now I'm too hot because I'm dancing. So now I'm in a tank top. Now I've got 3 things that I'm holding in my arms trying to dance because I'm going to get cold in 20 minutes when I'm out of this crowd. That's the only part about that festival where I'm like, okay, the outfit situation is lightly a nightmare.
Some folks would argue that getting to wear 7 outfits in a day at Treefort is a feature, not a bug. Like, that's kind of half the point is the fits. Am I right? We can lean into this.
Exactly.
Okay, I've got 2 events in the span of a week for winter, which is just Christmas and New Year's. Like, come on. Like, winter has the best holiday times, unless you, for some reason, think that Halloween is better than Christmas, which is just like, I just don't agree.
RIP your inbox.
No, for real. But I think that Christmas and New Year's is just like, it's time to spend with your family, however you define that. And I think that people are getting more comfortable with leaning into doing what they want on the holidays. And I think that obviously can bring a lot of baggage up for a lot of people, but I think that you have Christmas and then followed up with New Year's, I think is just the ultimate celebration to celebrate like yourself and your community and where you're at that point in time. And I think that it's just like, it's always just such a good time to check in with yourself and set intentions for the year. So I think that winter has a huge impact on how the rest of your year goes.
Blake, I love how you and Evelyn each had like this festival. And I agree, like Treefort, huge Boise event. Christmas and New Year's, obviously huge events of the year, pivotal events of the year. But I almost feel like it's not fair because for summer, it's every event. It's not one thing that you're looking forward to in that season. What's your favorite fest? We've got all of them. We've got the Hyde Park Festival, Art in the Park, Pride, Canyon County Pride, the Cherry Festival, the Lavender Festival, the Shakespeare Festival, Spirit of Boise, Greek Food Fest, Soul Food Fest, Meridian Dairy Days, every farmer's market except for a couple of weeks, Caldwell Night Rodeo, Bass Festivals, High Aldi, the night markets. There's multiple things. Every single week it feels like summer is the event season. And so it's on top of all the other things you can do in summer, there's a million events for whatever events you're interested in. It is the multi-purpose for everyone event season. And I will 10 toes down on that one. Summer is the event season.
Did anybody else get a little sleepy?
I'm exhausted
listening to that list. I think that I really want to.
That's a cope.
I think I want to go buy a new blanket and a new book and snuggle up. That's my take on that, Lindsay.
There is something to be said about if there's something happening every day and every day is special, then no days are special. You know what I mean?
Yep.
This sounds like so much coping from the other seasons.
Well, then I'm gonna hit you with fall. We got some options here. This is what I'm saying. And there's some versatility here, too. For starters, this is the best time to go to a BSU game. And listen, I've been to BSU games, in the pouring snow. And there's something kind of I don't know. There's something to that. It's wonderful, but right now is if you can get a ticket, is the best time to go. You can wear a little bit of bundling. You got a cool orange and blue scarf or coat or jacket or hat. You can show all those off. Can I say also, if it gets too cold outside, live theater is starting back up. Everybody usually takes the summer off. It's kind of a tough time to do theater. Everyone's out at all these festivals you seem to care so much about, which is fine, I guess. But we're back, baby. Live theater is back. Seasons are starting up everywhere. If it gets too cold or hot to be outside, you can go do that. Furthermore, just from a general activities standpoint, this is kind of the best time to go camping. This is sort of outdoor activity still, but like it's not too hot in the tent. And at night, that cozy sleeping bag that you spent good money on at REI, like that, it's like, oh, it's rated to 30 degrees. You may actually get to use that. And that's going to feel so great. So I think having a handful of like tent pole events is you can get up for those rather than being like, oh my gosh, it was just Pride and now I got to drag myself out to Hyde Park and now I got to go to the Shakespeare. Like that's all great and all, but boy, oh boy, yeah, I need a nap.
I respect you, Matthew, for trying to flirt with like live theater starting up, but like I stake my claim on that as winter. Like winter is time for storytelling. It's theater and movie time. Like those are the seasons for that. And I think that like, I mean, y'all, even if you're not skiers, like just imagine spending a day in the winter going up to Bogus. It's like a bluebird day. It's like so sunny and you just get to like be in the chilly air, but like eat some yummy food. And then you come back and like go to the Flicks or to the Boise Contemporary Theater or something in the evening. Like that to me is like the whole package of like winter. And that's what I'm going to stake my claim on.
This is, of course, assuming you survive the trip up the mountain and back and you don't blow out both of your ACLs, right?
Yeah.
A lot of if coming off of that. A lot of if coming off of that plan.
Yeah. I'll accept that. Yeah. I have nothing to say to that.
The gloves are still off, even though it's fall winter. They're still off. So let's jump into, Blake, I think you set the stage perfectly. You're done skiing and your ACLs are doing fantastic because it's the perfect winter day. And now you're going to need some food. You're going to need something to drink. So I want to hear y'all's case for why your season has the best food or has the best drinks. Why does your season win that battle in Boise?
So this is post Christmas and New Year's. Like you got all that energy out. You had an amazing time. This is like early to mid, like January. Maybe there's an inversion in Boise, and we all know that kind of sucks. I'll accept that about winter. But it's like all gray down here, but you get to go up to Bogus, you get to go skiing, or you just hang out at the lodge, whichever you prefer. And then you just have a magical time. ACLs are doing great. You come back down and you go to the Flicks or somewhere just cozy. Like you go over to a friend's place for dinner and they've made soup and somebody's brought bread and somebody's brought wine and you just chit chat and you watch a movie. And you know what? The sun's already down at like 5. And for some reason that day, like because you've had such a full day, you're content with that and you just get to go to sleep. And you know that you have the whole rest of the year to look forward to. And it's just not too action-packed. Like there's no pressure on anything. Like you're just kind of going through your day and you're just enjoying being like in a little bit of hibernation mode, but you're still staying active. I think that is like the beauty of winter.
Blake, that is really beautiful. But do you know what's more beautiful? Heirloom tomatoes and farmers market berries. That's more beautiful. And that is what you are eating in the summer in Boise. You're also eating those on a patio with a little spritzer. So yes, you're warm. Yes, you were sweaty earlier, but now you're refreshed with a cold, icy drink in your hand. That is summer. That is what in the winter we are dreaming of, is the berries, the heirloom tomatoes, and the patio life. And I'm just going to make this case really quickly. What can you do in the summer that really doesn't make sense any other season? You can eat ice cream multiple times a day. Are you downtown and you stopped at the Still? Yum. Then you're over at Stella's later, and then you're meeting up with friends. In the summer, you can have a sweet treat all the time. You have to. It was warm. It's what's expected. And so when else in summer can you live this very vacation, outdoor focused, casual, I had ice cream 3 times today. It's fine though. It's summer. We love it. Just summer is I think summer is when Boise just shines. That's the season that everyone is like traveling here to experience. And I just still, I y'all made some good points, but summer in Boise is just peak Boise. It's the Boise that we all live for.
See here, we're eating ice cream to survive. This is what I'm saying. Like, ice cream's great, but if you have to eat it in order to be even outside, then it's no good. This is what I'm saying about fall. Fall, there's no mandatory foods whatsoever. However, we got soup. We got pie. It's the very first high holy holiday of candy, which is Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day, and Easter. We're starting with amazing candies. Listen, you want a perfect day in the fall? We're going to the Scarecrow Stroll. Early-ish in the morning. We're grabbing a hot bev, not because we have to, but because we want to. We're going to hang out. We're going to go to Taste of Boise in October downtown. We're going to have some amazing dinner from downtown restaurants. It's going to be incredible. We're going to wear anything we want. We may have to make a trip or two back to the car to remove layers / grab them, but that's just part of the fun. That's part of just showing off the fits. We're going to watch whatever on TV. We got the NFL going. We've got baseball playoffs going. We've got hockey. We've got college ball. We're going to go home. We're going to have a scary movie marathon. We're going to eat candy. We're going to make pecan pie. We're going to make soups. They finally sound palatable because it's been too hot to cook or do anything there. We're going to wear fall colors. It's going to be incredible. This is what I'm saying. You can do anything. The possibilities are endless.
Okay, I think I'm going to take the L when it comes to food and drinks because I think that every season has their like signature meals. But when it comes to spring, I really do not think there's any signature food or drinks. So we'll take the L there. But, you know, you have your rainy weather sometimes, and that just promotes a beautiful self-care day. You open your windows, you're listening to the rain, you light your favorite candle, you're watching your favorite show, you're just enjoying the cozy vibes. But when it's sunny, you're like, oh my gosh, winter just kicked my butt. I'm so ready to be outside and go for a nice walk on the green belt. Or you go and find some nice flowers, create a little floral arrangement in your home. Okay, here's the thing. I think I love spring so much because it has this special energy that's going to prepare me for summer and fall. I'm going to say it. I think it's like this energy of like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to get into these 2 other seasons. And I just wrapped up winter. I don't know. So here I am saying I love summer and fall, basically.
But it's like hopeful.
Yeah. It's the anticipation season.
Yes.
And everybody loves anticipation.
Yes.
That's so true.
Okay, is anybody willing to concede to another season? Do we need to vote, or is everybody still standing with the season that they picked?
Yeah, no, I will just kind of call my own bluff here, and I'll just happily set aside my arguments for winter. And I live here for summer. I'll just say that now.
Yes!
I mean, I think I made a good case for winter, honestly.
Totally.
But I think summer is beautiful because truly, all that sunlight, all that gorgeous, gorgeous sunlight, that makes such a big difference to me. But that's also just my brain chemistry. So I don't know. Evelyn, are you standing strong with spring?
I love spring. I'm so thankful I was born in the spring season. But that anticipation for that summer, for the first summer day, I have to say summer in Boise is just unbeatable.
Yeah.
Yes.
Honestly, I feel like the best like micro season in Boise is like late spring into really early summer. Like
Yes,
May
exactly.
low-key the best month of the year.
Yes.
100%.
Okay.
So Matthew, are you coming over to summer too? Is that what I heard?
Micro
well,
summer?
hold on. Hang on a second there.
Oh, okay.
Because you just said 2 very different things, and I'm on record here. So
Okay, my bad.
I am frankly appalled at the summer, this coup d'etat that the summer is pulling. Summer is a season that I at best survive here in
Don't
Boise.
fight it,
so
Matthew.
I to my grave I will fight. Like, listen, there's a lot of great things about summer. Let's be clear, but I definitely like. I have to, and I think fall overall, I might stand by it, but boy, oh boy, like spring, I'm a spring baby too. We got Treefort, we got my birthday, we got that April, May is great. Like baseball's just starting. The anticipation of getting out of the house, of being out in the world, seeing people walking dogs again, feeling the sun on your face after maybe a brutal winter or an inverted cruddy winter where it hurts to breathe, whether it's too cold or there's pollution or whatever. Like, spring's got going on. It smells incredible. So that April, May micro season,
Yes.
which is, I'm not counting as summer, by the way. We're not counting that as all. If it's not fall, it's got to be that for me, 100%.
I love it.
What about you, Lindsay? Lindsay, have you staked your claim? Are you dying on this hill? This
Yes.
summer hill?
I live for summer. Fall is fun. I do love the cozy fall vibes, but when we suddenly got that little like cold mornings, I had to mourn summer. Like, I'm still mourning that summer is gone because 9 months out of the year, I am living for summer. So it's my season.
This was a setup. Everyone get in the comments. This is a
No, for
summer
real.
revolution. I can't let this go.
Well, thank you all so much. I really appreciate you coming on the show and making the case for why your season is the best season in Boise.
So fun. Thank you.
Yeah, that was a hoot. Enjoy fall, the best time right now.
We're having a good one. Happy fall.
That's all for today here on City Cast Boise. If you enjoyed the episode, that's a great reason to become a City Cast Boise neighbor. As a neighbor, you'll get great perks like ad-free listening and invites to members-only events. Join today at membership.citycast.fm. We'll be back tomorrow morning with our Friday news roundup. Catch you then.